Hey Cancer, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do your weekly reading for July 27th through August 3rd. All right, so what are we looking at today? We're going to take a look at what you're attracting into your life and how you're doing that. And then we're going to take a look at your person. It might be your person, it might be somebody that's coming into your life, it might be somebody that's important in your life but not romantic. So, however you want to look at it, all right? All right, so this is you, what you're attracting in your life, and this is the other person, what they are attracting in their life, in their energy. Are these two compatible? This deck is broken into two sections, okay? So these cards represent how you're attracting what you're attracting into your life. All right, so for you, Cancer, what do we have? Look at this. We have, so these are famous people actually, and this is Zora Neale Hurston, okay? And what you're attracting is story. So what is that about? I don't know all of these cards by heart. Zora, where is Zora? Okay, so this can be about your story right now in your life. It can be about somebody else's story or somebody else's life. But at the end of the day, what this is about is either you really listening, like truly listening to somebody's story, or somebody truly listening to your story, okay? That could be about a lot of things. We don't know yet, all right? So for this person, what are they attracting? Perspective. So this person is attracting a new perspective. In other words, they're looking at something very differently than maybe they did 6 months ago. Okay, so they might be relating more to your story or to your life, or you might be relating more to this person's story or this person's life, but it's helped them to gain new perspective, to maybe see the light when it comes to maybe this connection. So let's see. Why are you attracting this story? House. All right. The house is about stagnation. So for whatever reason, you might be telling yourself a story that keeps you stagnated, okay? Or somebody else's story is keeping you in this stagnated state. What, this person is gaining new perspective. We don't know what that is yet, but how are they gaining that new perspective? The tree. Beautiful energy. The tree is wisdom. Is wisdom about a connection. So I feel like what this is saying is that there's been a long story here, okay? A long story, because we have the house here, which is about stagnation in this deck. So it's been a long story for you, And for this person here, you know, they might have needed to see things from, you know, a different vantage point or a different perspective in order for a connection here to really be made. You might have needed to really, really listen to what this person was saying to open them up to having this new perspective, okay? Having this wisdom. Wisdom, this is like the hangman. That's where wisdom is found. And wisdom is different from just knowledge. Wisdom is something that you intuitively know, that you gain through experience. So there's something about this person is attracting a connection because of having a different perspective, having gained wisdom, possibly through your story, but possibly through listening to you, possibly from having seen you possibly struggle or stagnate, something like that. All right, so let's find out what this story is for you. What is it? Look at this. King of Cups. So part of the story here for you is that you might have held a lot of feelings or a lot of love for somebody down here that you never really shared with them. You know, you in this, you know, this feels like, you know, both people here could be pretty, you know, pretty mature, pretty, you know, maybe a little bit older. Maybe you felt like this wasn't appropriate to share, you know, and this might have been going on for a very, very long time, where you felt like you just couldn't say it. All right, and then we have the moon. Yeah, this is about hidden feelings, unspoken love. You know, this person may have really never given you any clarity on or any validation that this was okay for you to share. Even though it always was okay. You might have had it in your head. You might have been attached to a story that you told yourself that wasn't even true. That would be Nine of Swords. This person could have felt the same way the whole time and didn't know it, because this is about gaining wisdom on a connection. So what's this stagnation about? Overthinking, Four of Swords. You have thought this to death, okay? You've gone over and over and over, you know, the good scenarios that could come from this, the bad scenarios, and the awful scenarios that could come from this. And, you know, instead of just putting it out there, telling your story, this is a story here. But instead, you chose to stagnate and get lost in your head about it and doubt it and question it. What else? Ten of Wands, and it's been an incredible burden for you. For some reason, I feel like for some of you, this has been like years. Easily. For some of you. You know, and some of you that are watching where it's been maybe weeks or a couple of months, you might think, well, shoot, how could anyone leave themselves in that energy for years? It happens all the time. And it happens because people don't trust their feelings. So if you are in a situation where it has only been weeks or a couple of months, just realize, if you keep yourself in this energy, it could turn into years if it's a really strong connection. All right, so perspective. This person has attracted new perspective, new wisdom, that there is a connection. What is this new perspective about? We have 7 of Pentacles. So, I feel like this person has spent a significant amount of time really looking at the time the two of you spent together. What did you talk about? Were there hints that this was more than a friendship, or this was more than a casual thing? I feel like this person is going over the interactions that the two of you had, okay? And we have the moon up there. The moon is right here for you. It's like this person is asking, well, shoot, I feel like this person is gaining, again, wisdom, new perspective. They're realizing, after going over, different scenarios that the two of you were in, were there signs? Were there signs that Cancer had feelings for me, or that I missed? This could be somebody that you work with. What else here? We have the Devil. So, card of Capricorn. You might be dealing with a Capricorn. You might be dealing with a Pisces. Okay? I feel like this person is kind of slapping themselves, because I feel like they're realizing with this Devil card here that they were completely oblivious or blind to something that they're no longer blind to. They've gained wisdom in this situation. This Devil card could also mean that this person is feeling a lot of temptation right now towards you. But I feel like it's more about them kind of slapping themselves silly, like, how did I miss this? And again, it could have been about you recently telling your story, or telling your, the story means a lot to me in this reading. It's like the stories you're telling yourself, the story that maybe you told this person, maybe the story you told this person wasn't true, wasn't authentic, led this person down the wrong path, when in actuality you had amazing feelings for this person, amazing possible love for this person. You kept it hidden. Jeez. All right. The tree. Let's take a look at what this connection's about. The Chariot. So the wisdom that this person has gained is about you, Cancer. Okay, and the Chariot's about moving forward. So, moving forward towards a connection with Cancer. And Temperance, card of Sagittarius. So I feel like something has been revealed, or something has come to light for this person. Again, perspective. So anytime the Temperance card comes out, I like to clarify it, because I want to see what element was needed to be clarified for this person. Where did this person gain this additional wisdom or perspective? Let's see. We have the High Priestess. Okay, so they gained within their intuition, but I want to see one more. And Two of Wands. So I feel what happened here with this person, the perspective that this person has gained. First of all, at some point, as this person was going over the memories that they had with you, it ignited a knowing. They figured it out. They figured out that there was a connection here between the two of you. They figured out that there were these feelings here. And what that ignited in this person was an amazing passion. Again, devil, temptation. Okay? And Two of Wands says they know exactly what they want to do about this. They know what they want to do. And it's like, will they do it? Because Two of Wands says they know what they want to do. They have two paths they can take, but will they take it? All right, so let's clarify this Ten of Wands for you. One more. Eight of Pentacles. So another reason that this could have been a heavy burden was because the two of you might have worked together, okay? Or work might have gotten in between this connection in some way, which was an additional burden to all of the thinking that you did about this. All right, I want to get a clarification on the devil for this person and the Two of Wands. All right, so we have Ace of Swords. So this person, again, knows the truth. They know how you feel, okay? And they did it by going within, by gaining this new wisdom. And they did it by going over the interactions that the two of you had. You might think, how is that possible? You absolutely, I feel like you shared your story in some way. You shared your story with this person. And because, remember, the story is about listening. I didn't know how that was going to connect in the beginning, but I know now. This person finally listened, or they're going back over what they heard you say. And they figured it out. This person knows the truth. Two of Wands. And Seven of Wands. I feel like this person on some level is going to take a stand. Like, you know, it's weird. I almost feel like they're a little angry at you for keeping this for as long as you did. And I don't feel like this is like nasty anger or anything by any stretch. But I feel like they would have been all over this had they really paid attention. And I think they're beating themselves up for having missed it. But they absolutely, they're attracting this connection with you. And you might be feeling that pull right now. You might be feeling that pull. All right, so let's take one card for your person. Let's take one card for you. And then let's take one oracle card. All right, so for you, look at this, Two of Wands. The card that you two share is you both know what direction you want to go in, but neither one of you are doing anything about it. And your person down here is kind of even within this revelation, this person's ego, you know, I feel like is kind of standing their ground, like, you know, it's almost like you kept a secret from this person for so long, they figured it out, and they're a little annoyed that the secret was kept. So I feel like they're playing a little bit of a game right now, which is unfortunate because the revelation that they've had has been beautiful. So let's see, what do they have? 5 of Wands. Well, there it is. They don't really, now that they have been illuminated to the fact that these feelings exist between the two of you, they don't, fear has crept in for them a little bit, this defensiveness. They don't completely know where they stand with you now. And there's more risk talking to you because now this person is in the position where they could get hurt as well. So it feels a little risky to them. They don't know for sure where they stand, even though they have figured this out. And they actually do, High Priestess, know where they stand with you. But I feel like this is what they would say. And then what do we have here? 111. So this could be a twin connection. All right, so because we got 111, we're going to get one more card. You might be seeing 111 or 1111 or 11 all the time. And then we've got, look at this. Cowardly act, fear, karmic returns. So I feel like this card right here, you know, is speaking to the fear of not completely knowing where they stand. It's also speaking to, you know, I feel both of you, 2 of Wands, 2 of Wands. You know, you both know the direction you want to go in, and you're both fearful, you know, and depending on how long you let this go on, you know, there could be a karmic individual, you know, and honestly, every person you meet is a karmic soulmate, okay? You know, if you're dealing with a twin energy, chances are you both have had multiple karmic soulmates that, you know, that show them, it shows you guys your patterns. Those relationships, those connections show each of you your patterns. For you, you know, it might be you're not great at expressing your feelings. For Cancer, that's unusual. So that's why it feels like, you know, this could be a twin energy. But because nobody makes a move, there could be a karmic soulmate that returns in the meantime. And, you know, it could be who knows how long from that point forward. All right. Cancer, that is what I have for you. If you are looking for a more personal reading, just reach out. I'm always here for you. If not, no problem. As you know, I will just talk to you next time. All right? All right. Thanks, guys. Much love.